Good afternoon. Please be seated. My name is Scott Blakey. As Chief Administrative Officer for Durham College, it is my distinct honor to welcome you and officially call our 2018 Spring Convocation to order. I would like to start by acknowledging that we are on the lands of the peoples of Mississaugas of Scugog Island First Nation. We are situated on the traditional territory of the Mississaugas and the territory that is covered by the Williams Treaty. On behalf of the entire Durham College community, welcome to all of our graduates, your families, friends, and special guests, as well as those watching live via the internet. I would now like to ask everyone to join in singing our national anthem. Please stand if you are able. Please be seated. Our convocation ceremony is one of the most important events of the year. Receiving your credential is a great accomplishment that deserves recognition. So let us take a moment to acknowledge that fact with a round of applause. To our guests, I strongly encourage you to celebrate and cheer for your graduates as they cross the stage this afternoon. It is now my privilege to introduce our platform party. I would ask that each member stand as their name is called and that our audience holds its applause until all of the names have been announced. Barb McShane, Chief Financial Officer. Jalen Hayes, President, Durham College Students, Inc. Rahul Khanna, Board of Governors. Bart Lusick, Board of Governors. Jim Wilson, Board of Governors. Linda Flynn, Associate Vice President, Office of Development and Alumni Affairs, and President of the Durham College Foundation. Debbie McKee-Demchek, Board of Governors. Kevin Griffin, Board of Governors. Paul Macklin, Vice Chair, Board of Governors. Rebecca Milburn, Associate Vice President, Academic. Marianne Mirando, Executive Dean, School of Business, IT, and Management. Paul Bishop, Executive Director, Strategic Enrollment Services and Registrar. Elaine Pop, Vice President, Academic. Don Levisa, President. Dan Borowick, Chair, Board of Governors. Andrew Genge, Guest Speaker. Elaine Garnett, President, Durham College Alumni Association. Roland Kibozovich, Alumni of Distinction recipient. And Gary Polonsky, President Emeritus. Ladies and gentlemen, your platform guests. I would now like to ask Dan Borwick, Chair of the Durham College Board of Governors, to bring greetings on behalf of the board.
Thank you, Scott. It gives me great pleasure to be here today representing the Durham College Board of Governors. On behalf of all its members, I would like to extend our sincere congratulations to the graduating class of 2018. Some of you may be wondering what exactly the Board of Governors does. Joining me on the platform are numerous members of the Board of Governors, all volunteers, all professionals, talented and skilled, providing direction and acting as a sounding board to the President and, by extension, the senior leadership team he leads. They are a dedicated and driven group for whom the student experience does come first. As governors, we model behavior that supports the betterment of our students, our people, our businesses, and our communities by embracing the values of the college: respect, integrity, accountability, to name but a few. In short, we are responsible for ensuring that Durham College can achieve its mission, that the student experience comes first. As students of Durham College, you all recognize the phrase, "success matters," just as alumni begin to recognize that community matters. The members of the Board of Governors, President, and the college's senior leadership team all call this part of the world home. Community matters to us. As the next generation of leaders, make sure it matters to you. As leaders, be daring, be different, be impractical, be anything that will assert integrity of purpose and imaginative vision. As I look out at the soon-to-be graduates in the crowd, I hope you are confident. You are as confident in yourself as the board is in your abilities and knowledge. Embrace the future. You can certainly be certain of uncertainty. Take the skills you have learned and use them to achieve the success you so greatly deserve. No matter where your path takes you, we hope you will cherish the memories you have made and remember today's ceremony, not only as the culmination of years of hard work, but also the start of the next chapter of your life. To the Durham College class of 2018, congratulations, and again, good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Dan. I would now like to invite Durham College President Don Lavisa to address this year's graduating class.
Thank you, Scott. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to your spring convocation ceremony. I'd like to once again acknowledge Dr. Gary Polonsky as our guest today, President Emeritus, and who was President of Durham College for 18 years. Welcome, Gary. Nice to have you here. It's so wonderful to see so many family and friends join us today as we recognize the incredible accomplishments of our graduating class of 2018. To those of you who are about to cross the stage, on behalf of the entire Durham College community, please accept our sincere congratulations on reaching this amazing milestone. Celebrating the success of our graduates is absolutely the favorite days of my year. We're also very proud of you. Well, today is very much about taking time to reflect on your hard work and dedication and the post-secondary journey that has brought you to this point. It's also about looking ahead to the future and considering the difference you will make in your life, your communities, this province, and this great country. For some of you, the next step is already laid out. Perhaps you're continuing your studies or have already secured a job, which is great. For others, the path ahead may be a little more uncertain, and you may not be entirely sure what will come next, and that's okay too. You've done all you can do to prepare yourself. In any of these scenarios, be confident that your Durham College credential will provide you an advantage in the workplace. You are graduating with the skills and knowledge you need to succeed. It's those skills that are going to see you through the rapidly changing world and the challenges ahead, and also help you navigate this changing world of ours. Changes in society have been the topic of many convocation speeches over the years. So as I consider my remarks, I ask myself, what is distinct about the changes that graduates face today? What can I say that is relevant to you? I concluded that the one distinct feature of our current society is the world we live in. The world you're about to build your career in. It exists in extremes. And one of those extremes is found in the role of technology. We know that it's accelerating more quickly than ever before. And I think we can all agree our world is more connected, both of which directly impact our lives. On one hand, this has led to incredible innovation, advancements, and achievements. On the other hand, it can create tension. Think about what you see when you look at your phone or computer and how you respond. In today's highly filtered existence, our news, social media feeds, television, and the internet deliberately direct our attention to and give the impression that life is like a highlight video, when in reality, it's really only the tip of the iceberg. Media glosses over the realities of everyday life, the day-to-day complexities that underlie the struggles, challenges, and the missteps, and the rewards, celebrations, and successes that appear to occur in a matter of seconds. When the images are not positive, it can lead to feeling a bit discouraged. And when I consider the impact from these perspectives, I strongly urge you not to waste time and energy comparing yourself to others. You'll miss so much along the way. Ignore the silly lists that the internet throws at you. Do not accept everything that is shared as fact. Do your own research and rely on the critical thinking and evaluation skills you've learned at college to determine the truth. I hope that you leave here today knowing that what comes next is not linear. The road to success and happiness is filled with curves, surprises, and wrong turns, but you'll get there in the end. I reflect on my own journey to becoming president as an example. For all the triumphs, there have been mistakes, including the bankruptcy of a clothing store I owned many years ago. My family and I lost everything and had to start over again. It was that moment that set me on the path to where I am today. The job I got with a small publisher after my business closed ultimately led me to Confederation College, where I spent 20 years upgrading my education and building my career. From there, I was able to apply for the vice president academic position at Durham College and work my way up from there. If my story or your story or anyone's story is posted online, it doesn't show the complexities of our individual lives, and more importantly, what we learn from living them. Through my own experiences, I've learned to enjoy the ride and to hope that each of you can do the same. Regardless of what barriers get in the way, keep going. Be positive, be strong, and be persistent. And no one epitomizes the deep understanding of the complexities of life and tensions technology can create better than Dr. Stephen Hawking, whose recent death struck a global chord and captured my attention. What inspired me about Dr. Hawking was his intellect, determination, and drive, and the way he leveraged technology to share his research and his knowledge. And to help me better understand Dr. Hawking's impact, I consulted with a friend, John Draper, a Durham College graduate, Alumni distinction winner, successful entrepreneur, and Governor General's Award recipient. He's also a person who's nonverbal. John directed me to a lecture that Dr. Hawking gave in 2010 called My Brief History. In that lecture, he said, "At school, I was never more than halfway up my class. It was a very bright class. My classwork was very untidy, and my handwriting was the despair of my teachers. But my classmates gave me the name Einstein, so presumably they saw signs of something better. When I was 12, one of my friends bet another friend a bag of sweets that I would never become to anything. I don't know if this bet was ever settled, and if so, which way it was decided." This anecdote is an incredible example of the beauty of continuing to learn as you go, trusting what you learn from the complexity of your life, and the importance of relying on your abilities to achieve. An MSN highlight could never convey the depth of his experience. In addition, Dr. Hawking directly addressed the acceleration of technological impact and the tension it can create. He experienced this firsthand in his professional and personal life as he used technology for mobility, to learn, to publish, and to communicate. However, in recent years, he cautioned the world about the advancement of technology, in particular, the potential perils of artificial intelligence, or AI. He said, "Success in creating effective AI could be the biggest event in the history of civilization, or the worst. We just don't know." Further, he said, "I'm an optimist, and I believe that we can develop AI for the good of the world, that it can work in harmony with us. We simply need to be aware of the dangers, identify them, and employ the best possible practice and management." The Durham College AI Hub is currently working on more than a dozen applied research projects with a focus of creating the potential good predicted by Dr. Hawking. Innovation, like AI, is driving rapid change in the nature of work and the capabilities required for the 21st century economy. It will affect you, all of you, as you begin your careers, and will challenge you to keep learning. However, as we immerse ourselves in tech, and the tech companies perpetuate its advancement and popularity, we must remember that while we learn to work alongside it, we can never lose touch with the intellectual power of our minds. For as much as employers want technologically savvy employees, they are increasingly looking to hire people who also have a repertoire of soft skills, which speaks to the balance Dr. Hawking was promoting. In the article, the surprising thing that Google learned about its employees and what it means for today's students, it revealed that Google originally used a series of hiring algorithms to sort for potential employees who had computer science backgrounds, top grades from elite universities. In 2013, the company decided to test its hiring hypothesis and reviewed every piece of data they had collected about hirings, firings, and promotions since its incorporation in 1998. Known as Project Oxygen, the results confirmed Dr. Hawking's personal experience that the top person in the class, in this case the tech class, will not necessarily be the most successful. The characteristics of the most successful Google employees were all based on soft skills, including being a good coach, communicating and listening well, having empathy toward and being supportive of colleagues, and being a good critical thinker and problem solver. And Google isn't alone in its findings. There are several other studies that outline the importance of softer skills for success in the workplace. Dr. Hawking demonstrated how this balance between technology and humanity can come together to drive success. He built his career on science and complex higher-level thinking, but never lost sight of the importance of a more human approach to exploration and work. He once stated, "We're all different, but we share the same human spirit. Perhaps it's human nature that we adapt and survive." It will be your ability to adapt and survive, coupled with your education and skills, that will help you recognize the difference between the highlight video and the complexity of your lives and how to navigate that successfully. Finding harmony between technology and humanity will help you find your way and succeed in the years to come. I find it quite interesting that despite the fact that he spent his life devoted to science, research, and exploration, many of Dr. Hawking's tenets of wisdom revolved around our more fallible human qualities. He saw the beauty of imperfection in not hitting your mark, saying, "Next time somebody complains that you've made a mistake, tell them that may be a good thing, because without imperfection, neither you nor I would exist." Of struggling to find one's way, he advised, "Be curious. And however difficult life may seem, there's always something you can do and succeed at. It matters that you don't give up." You are sitting in your gowns and holding your sash today because you set a goal to earn a college credential, and you didn't give up. You did everything you could to ensure that your vision became reality. The pace of change will push you to new goals all the time, and that's okay, because you will already understand that life is complex and perseverance matters. Today, you're experiencing one of the outcomes of that perseverance, and hold on to that drive in the months and years ahead. The world is in a state of rapid change. If you face it and embrace it with determination, self-reliance, and constant awareness of how living complex lives makes us truly human, there'll be no stopping you at all. On behalf of everybody at Durham College, I'd once again like to offer our best wishes in a future that is beyond anything that you can imagine. Congratulations, you're on your way. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Don. I would now like to invite Elaine Garnett, class of 1990 and president of the Alumni Association, to bring her greetings.
Thank you, Scott, and good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the Durham College Alumni Association, I would like to congratulate the spring graduating class of 2018. I'm so pleased to be here as president of the Alumni Association. I remember the excitement that I felt sitting where you are when I graduated from the 1990 advertising program. This is a very special day, and it gives me great pride to welcome all of you to the Durham College family, which as of today is more than 86,000 members strong. While DC grads can be found all around the world, we are proud to say that there are more than 44,000 of us here in the Durham region alone. Regardless of location, we are all bound together by our alma mater. In recognition of our alumni's collective excellence, we will be presenting the Alumni of Distinction Award to 4 deserving individuals this year. This award honors the extraordinary contributions our alumni make to society while achieving career success. These accomplished recipients represent diverse fields of employment. They have all used their skills and knowledge gained at their time at Durham College as a student and have created amazing personal and professional lives for themselves. If you could please direct your attention to the screen, I would like to introduce this year's Alumni of Distinction Award recipients.
When I went to Durham College, I went for the electronics technology program. And so as a result of that program, I actually did a lot of laboratories and a lot of teamwork. And I think that when you're really young, you don't do a lot of teamwork. You might play in a sports team, you might have some friends, but a lot of teamwork doesn't seem to happen until you get into post-secondary. And I think that in my career, in policing in particular, teamwork is the essence of what we do. We're a team. You might call it the brotherhood, the sisterhood, whatever you want to call it, but I think in the long run, teamwork is what gets the job done for us. Durham College really gave me that skill.
In my opinion, Durham College's public relations program was the best decision that I ever made. It really was a great base for me to build from and a great opportunity for me to try all kinds of different things that I never thought I would. From marketing to editing to photography, you name it, we practically did it in that program, and it's still skills that I use on a daily basis.
My most memorable Durham College experience is working on the school paper, and it just was this like real thing. You were struggling, you're working as a team, you're running out, getting stories. And I work in radio now, and I really miss that. I miss then seeing it in print, seeing people reading it, and seeing your work in the paper, and seeing the work of your friends and your colleagues in the paper. I really miss that.
That's an easy one. My most memorable experience is sitting in the cafeteria playing euchre. And I'm sure many kids in the audience today will not know what euchre is, but it's a very good card game. It's something that got old fogies like me play with our friends. But at the same time, I also was playing euchre with the woman who I eventually would marry and have 3 kids with. So those memories stick with me the thickest, I think, because it was such a great time with such low amount of responsibility compared to what your life becomes. I think of that all the time.
You know, the world's a tricky place. The hardest thing to do to get where you want to be is realizing that it's going to take a while to get there. So it's persistence. That's the number one thing. So be persistent and don't give up. That's the best advice I can give.
My 2 pieces of advice for Durham College grads are: first, to consider a career in the nonprofit sector. While there are many benefits to the for-profit sector, there are none that outweigh the feeling that you get when you go home at night knowing that you made a difference in the world or in someone's life. My second piece of advice for Durham College grads is to be prepared for change. The world is changing at a rapid pace, and the quicker you change with it, the more you're going to prosper in your career.
The importance of mentorship. This is the thing that you need. Luckily, it started for me when I was at Durham College for my instructors. And I keep calling them, even now, 4 years after I graduate, when I run into a problem on something, I call one of my 4 instructors to say, what do you think I should do? Which goes to show you how important that mentorship is. So form a relationship with the people that teach you. They've worked out in the field. The other thing that I would tell people is also build relationships with your bosses and other people at your workplace, because these are people that know these spaces and can direct you accordingly.
The hardest thing that we all go through after you leave school is trying to find your way through your professional life. And I have to say, I wish I had more people that could have said, don't do this or do that, or don't step on that, or don't open that door. But coming back to that is mentorship. If any opportunity that I can give to give anybody some sort of advice to help them maybe overcome or avoid one of the many, many mishaps or challenges that I had to endure, it's a great opportunity for me to do that. And I try to find any opportunity that I can to help, because it's just, it's a bumpy road, but it's fun, it's life.
I would now like to present Roland Kilbatsevitz, a 1990 graduate of the Business Operations Management Program, with his Alumni of Distinction Award. Congratulations, Roland. As you can see, your relationship with Durham College does not end just because you're graduating today. As you begin the next part of your journey, I encourage you to stay in touch with the college and the Alumni Association by following DC Alumni on social media. We want to hear about your successes. Now that you're part of the alumni community, there are numerous benefits that you can take advantage of, and you can find those details on our website. Congratulations again on your achievements. I wish you continued success in whatever comes next. Thank you.
Thank you, Elaine. I am now pleased to welcome this afternoon's guest speaker, Andrew Genge. While Andrew is currently enrolled in the college's practical nursing program, his talent and determination have taken him all the way to South Korea, where he recently competed in the Pyeongchang 2018 Winter Paralympic Games, finishing 13th in snowboard cross and 17th in the banked slalom event. Beginning in 2016, Andrew had multiple top 10 finishes in various parasnoting competitions. He was named to the national team for the first time in 2017 and was fourth at the Pyeongchang 2018 official test event World Cup. These are remarkable achievements in of themselves. However, when you learn more about the accident that changed the course of Andrew's life, you will realize just how truly amazing they are. Please join me in welcoming Olympian Andrew Genge.
Good afternoon. Thank you, friends and family members. Thank you, Durham College employees and members of the party platform. And thank you, President Don Lavisa. Lastly, and most importantly, thank you, graduates, for all your hard work and studying to better yourselves and inviting me to speak to you today. I don't know about you, but when I was studying for exams from university many moons ago, it seemed like there wasn't enough time, and I had that sense of panic, like I was never going to graduate. As you prepared for your own exams, maybe you wish time had stopped because you are a procrastinator like me. But now, it must seem like time just flew by, and Frosh Week was only yesterday. At least it did for me when I was graduating from university. As Dr. Blakely mentioned when he introduced me, I just got back from the Paralympic Winter Games in Pyeongchang, South Korea. Now, you might ask yourselves, what limb am I missing to qualify for the Paralympics? Simply none. You don't have to be missing a limb to qualify, but you must have a permanent physical disability. Mine came as the result of a traumatic stroke I had 15 years ago. I was playing high school rugby in grade 10 when a 300-pound opponent came running at me with a ball. I have tackled the larger men before, but this tackle went horribly wrong. squishing my face between his hip and the ground. Every bone in my face was fractured except for my nasal bone. On top of the fractured face, my fractured jawbone sheared one of my carotid arteries, which is one of the major blood vessels to the brain. Hours later, a 12-centimeter long clot made its way up to my brain, cutting off the speech center and almost completely paralyzing me on the right side. When I became consciously aware a week later, I knew that I had suffered a massive stroke because I couldn't move my right side. From then on, I had a goal, to get 100% back to normal. But it wasn't going to be easy. I worked and worked hard for 2.5 years, always keeping in focus myself getting 100% back to normal, so I could talk with my friends and play sports again. I am a fairly active guy. I searched for a sport that I could do, and I found that I could snowboard again the winter after my stroke. I began snowboarding down my back hill. My father saw me having the time of my life, so he grabbed a rope and came outside to pull me along the flat sections. I had such a blast. From that point on, snowboarding became a big sport focus in my life. I worked as a kinesiologist for 4 years, but it was a career that I never fully enjoyed. So I searched around on the web to see if they had a Paralympic team. Turns out they did. On the first day, attempting the snowboard cross course up at Craig Lee Resort in Collingwood, I teamed up with a coach who was also working with another adaptive athlete. The coach asked me what my intentions were as we rode on the chairlift to head to the start section of the course. I told him that I wanted to medal at the Paralympics. He chuckled and said that's going to take a lot of hard work, focus, and determination. A lot of hard work, focus, and determination? I looked at the guy. I didn't say anything because I had just met him and he didn't know my story of coming back from a massive stroke. My sisters always said to me when I was going through rehab to train like an Olympian, train like an Olympian. I always dreamt of going to the Olympics one day, but I had always considered that a pipe dream. I decided to go back to school at Durham College to study practical nursing in May of 2016 and have the snowboard cross as my weekend hobby. I had a tough decision to make in August of 2016 after my first semester. Would I continue on with my schooling or put it on pause to focus on my training for the Paralympics? I talked to Deborah Morrison, the head of the Faculty of Health, and about what I should do next, and asked her whether I should take the next 2 years off and still complete the program. Debbie told me, yes, of course. I asked her what she would do if she was in my position. She said, I would definitely train for the Paralympics. That is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, whereas schooling, you can do it at any time. Thank you, Debbie. I won third at my first ever World Cup in 2016, and that got me on the national para team under Snowboard Canada. I continued to impress with third in January 2017 and fourth in December 2017. So I was antsy when Snowboard Canada finally came out with the selections for the Paralympics. I finally was a Paralympian this past March, and nothing can take that away. Being at the Paralympics was a dream come true. It was a surreal experience that nothing can compare to. That moment of walking into the opening ceremonies, hearing them announce Canada over the loudspeaker, and the people cheering for you really signaled I had made it. All the hard work, dedication, and persistence have led me to the Paralympic Games in Pyeongchang, South Korea. A lot of the values needed to be an Olympian or a Paralympian are the same sort of values needed while studying at school. I now am back at school full-time, and I plan to finish my diploma, secure a full-time job, and return back to training for the next Paralympics in Beijing 2022. To you graduates, all I can say is have the courage to dream. My mother used to set out a mug every morning for breakfast that said, opportunities for success in this world are as great as we have the imagination to dream them. That's by John Maxwell. You are at a point of transition in your lives now that you have finished your studies at Durham College. For many of you, completing your program will have been your dream and your goal for a long time. Now you'll be starting to work towards your new goal, whether that is future studies, starting a career, or another goal entirely. Remember the wise words of Eleanor Roosevelt, who said, "The future belongs to those who believe in the power of their dreams." Now, a dream is a great place to start, but a dream without a plan and hard work is just a wish. Have the courage to dream, and then find out how you are going to achieve that dream, and work hard at it until you achieve it. You might experience some obstacles or unexpected detours while you are working on your plan, but as long as you are still working towards that goal and applying yourself with consistent effort, you are still taking the steps towards making that dream a reality. After all, one of the great leaders of the 20th century, Winston Churchill, famously said, "It is continuous effort that is the key to unlocking our potential." So graduates of 2018, congratulations on your remarkable achievement. I wish you all the very best as you go out into the world and into the next stage of your life. Always remember, if you dream and stay focused on that dream, hard work, dedication, and persistence will lead you to unimaginable rewards. Thank you.
Thank you, Andrew. A very moving and inspiring speech. I would now like to welcome Dr. Elaine Popp, Vice President Academic, to commence the conferring of diplomas and certificates.
Thank you, Scott. Ladies and gentlemen, it now gives me great pleasure to present the 2018 graduating class of Durham College. I certify that each graduate has met all of the academic requirements for the credential they are about to receive. They have conducted their studies with diligence and merit our congratulations. Congratulations. And we will now commence the presentation of diplomas and certificates.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mary Ann Mirando, Executive Dean of the School of Business, IT and Management, will now present the diplomas and certificates for the School of Business, IT and Management.
Accounting and Payroll, Charlene Anderson. Valerie Fry. Alicia Hughes. Tanya Jones. Gina McBride. Leanne Neal. Benaz Nikain. Jacob Reed, highest ranking graduate. Kimberly Rudkin. Business Accounting. Crystal Bailey Howell. Andrew Beng. Beverly Cobb. Chelsea Grow. Haleh Hamid. Melissa Taylor. Edward Kirby. Jonathan Laura Lara. Raymond Murray. Janarthan Rasalingam. Nicole Russo. Pamela Schmidt. Carrie Smith. Urmila Sharma. Business Accounting UOIT Transfer. Trevor Estill. Kate Boonyi. Aiden Case. Maria Arnelia Sindana. Jepisan Chandranathan, highest ranking graduate. Riley Davidson. Shanika Hall. Wesley Hunt. Taylor Hurst. Haley McGrath. Elme Morales. Liam Muldoon. Elizabeth Petrashevsky. Ava Robinson. Scott Ryman. Matthew Sikora. Robert Sinclair Day. Kesavan Varathan. Business Entrepreneurship and Small Business. Courtney Bacchus. Matthew Copa. Bailey Craig. Peter Daniels. Adissa Glasgow. Terry Livingston, highest ranking graduate. Terry is the recipient of the Durham College Medal awarded to the highest ranking graduate in a 2-year post-secondary program. Patricia Misko Andre Dos Reis. Hannah Patterson. Jasmine Rutschman. Taryn Van Todd. Natalie Winterink.
Business, Finance. Kimberly Burnham. Michael Hobart. Lee Jiang. Tenuja Mahandran. Ramin Mayri. Ethan Murray. Falone Mwenzag. Irvin Sandy. Business, Human Resources. Brenda Accordino. Ashley Bennett. Gage Eklund. Matthew Facillo. Shannon Goodwin. Daniel Hallaby. Samantha Hoover. Sydney Kempton. Sneha Purushottam. Business, Human Resources, UOIT Transfer. Kathleen Evans. Munira Garcia. Shanice Curlew. Omer Malik. Vanessa Singh, highest ranking graduate. Business, Marketing. Saeed Alavi. Tyler Henry. Matthew Lilly. Michael Loyal. Liam Mulcahy. Jack O'Doherty. Devin Peoples. Narissa Rupnarine. Disha Shaggy. Nicholas Schlonwhite. Li Zhang Shui. Raven Yearwood. Business Marketing, UOIT Transfer. Narges Afzal. Sean Balkos. Taylor Flood. Taylor's diploma will be presented by her mother, Julie Hunt, Executive Assistant to the AVP and CIO. Sierra Howie. Andrew Karski. Alex Lalonde. Laura Zwan. Laura's diploma will be presented by her mother, Kelly Bond, Professor. Business Operations, Christopher Dove. Brandon Ernst. Kane Motley. Harsh Patel, highest ranking graduate. Franco Paletti. Vivek Raghupathy. Shane Roberts. Spencer Segriff.
Business Administration Accounting. Brittany Bath, highest ranking graduate. Rachel Bolton. Dominique Brideau. Zachary Drake. Mahmila Jabin. Matthew Johnson. Amanda Morrison. Business Administration, Human Resources. Shangul Askar. Matthew Beaudry. Josephine Bruno. Chrissa Leigh Kalin. Marina Christie. Emily Coburn. Sarah Cossett. Claudia Cubis Quiros. Jamie Duff. Mashal Farik. David Feely. Tanya Foster. Claire Issip. Heather Jackson. Michael Mariano. Rachel Matthew. Sydney Nacarado. Madison Nels. Madison's diploma will be presented by her mother, Lori Nels, documentation clerk. Paul Noble, highest ranking graduate. Paul is the recipient of the Durham College Medal awarded to the highest ranking graduate in a 3-year post-secondary program. Christina Norris. Tashawn O'Connor. Luke O'Driscoll. Michael Pashir. Naresh Patel. Paul Pender. Rochelle Richards. Danielle Roy. Lisa Russell. Christopher Service. Christopher Shaw. Amanda Slaney. Rachel Spaeth. Alicia Stack. Kasturi Tevedren. Adrian Vishon. Zian Wan. Rachel Waters. Business Administration, Marketing. Michael Allen. Ryan Allen. Cassandra Arndt, highest ranking graduate. Joel Boudlal. Ryan Cuthbert. Amina Edibiri. Nicole Forbes. Francis Frater.
Althea Grant. Krista Holder. Brett Hughes. Kristen Hutter. Thad Sajini J. Kumar. Victoria Kirstev. Jaden Martin. Cody McKee. Natasha Neal. West Ohochinsky. Justin Pantaleo. Jonathan Pino. Malcolm Prue. Lucas Robert Ristoff. Emily Roti. Bailey Roworth. Austin Schnevel. Patrick Shuck. Justin Cyril Jasmahinis. Brad Short. April Summers. Michael Tang. Sarah Tracy. Matthew Tully. Business Administration, Materials and Operations Management. Jordan Bajura. Chris Carey. Alec Gong Hardlicka. Alana Kosevich. Ryan Lessison. Lewis Lee. Asha Mystery. Ian Morton. Tian Nguyen, highest ranking graduate. Ryan Scott. Carly Williams. Business Fundamentals. Joseph Alonzo. Nubia Angarita. Hannah Dart. Ian Elkins. Janelle Franklin. Melissa Harris. Elise Hermack. Ryan Whale. Computer Foundations, Dean Diaz. Computer Programmer, Gurmeet Singh. Ryan Beckett. Mert Keelan. Ua Gou. Quinn Hamlin. Tree Lee.
Carence Ma. Gulsina Ramazanova. Sylvia Raposo. Sahil Sharma. Raymond Thompson. Sophia Wajdi. Justin Waltonberry, highest ranking graduate. Elizabeth Welch. Remya Zacharias. Jaspreet Kaur. Computer programmer analyst. Amar Al-Adil. Ning Yang. Christopher Alexander. Aaron Asuncion. Nathan Beals. Nathan's diploma will be presented by his father, David Beals, professor. Caleb Blunt. Corey Bozeman. Tyler Calderon, highest ranking graduate. Nicholas Carpenter. William Dolan. Cameron Fenton. Bruce Fowler. Brent Gadden. Gavin Harris. Mitchell Hurst. Derek Johnston. Brooklyn McAllister. Tyler Nankishore. Kelly Scales. Brendan Vaninga. Alexander Waddell. Matthew Urzbicki. Amandeep Singh. Dalwinder Singh. Gilpreet Gill. Sumit Ladar. Sapinder Singh. Manjat Singh. Prabjot Singh. Harjot Singh Dilla. Jagmeet Singh Dilla. Vijavpreet Singh. Michael Argyropoulos. Aaron Bahau. Niranjan Bansal, Gurleen Singh, Kinder Iso Seleman, Computer Systems Technician, Siddharaj Singh Chavda, Alex Duong, Puneet Garg, Danya Hassan, Bilal Hussain, Matt Langlois, Stephen Muir, Raivati Narayan,
Pavith Pera, Ajivir Singh Punia, Randy Rideout, highest ranking graduate. Harshabaz Singh Sham, Dennis Sullivan, Jutin Verma, Computer Systems Technician, UOIT Transfer, Austin Jans, Computer Systems Technology, Landon Bowles, Krishna Bukhal, Cole Brabant, Connor Cannon, Paul Fox, Jerry Go, Alexander James Patrick Hurley, Abdullah Imtiaz, Piri Heron Kartagisan, Jacob McGee, Richard O'Connor, Darcy Reed, Matthew Roberts, David Rye, Anthony Smalling, Tanisha Steinman, highest ranking graduate, Wyatt Turner, Kira Venner, Information System Security, Computers and Networking, Harmanpreet Kaur, Paramjit Singh, Pardeep Kaur, Rajwinder Singh, Ramanjoth Kaur, Roshni Kuriakos, Benita Mahendrakumar Patel, Parth Patel, Guru Dayal Pathak, Sambrath Parasmitha Rayo. Pribagrian Teraminga. Neha Tomer. Mansur Hazari. Kajal Chauhan. Ramandeep Kaur. Sukhwinder Kaur. Sumit Kumar. Mir Niaz Ali Shah. Jayrad Minishbay Chutgar. Parikchit Sarma Damri. Watsol Gajar. Gregory John Georgie. Shijo Joseph. Carol Mahendra Makwan.
Rinal Jimin Kumar Parekh. Gerald Kumar Patel. Lipi Patel. Samip Patel. Akshay Prayapati. Iram Rashid, highest ranking graduate. Saud bin Shaheen. Ojasvi Sharma. Artibahen Patel. Semanasa Karatam. Megana Nair. Merlin Kanagaraj. Library and Information Technician, Aaron Bragg. Lindsay Brown. Robert Kavanaugh. Rachel Cowan Briggs. Alexi Delavine. Bria Dent. Kelly Ferguson. Colin Gabriel. Branavan Kandia. Abigail Kent. Mark Koshman. Sarah Krupta. Tegan Molyneux. Sarah Smith, highest ranking graduate. Zutian Wang. Alina Young. Office Administration, Angel Hamilton. Lisa Ann Jenkin. Gaurav. Cassandra Aegis. Farane Andrade. Jade Budram. Monique Canfield, highest ranking graduate. Andrea Carr. Natasha Groh. Natasha Harris. Alex Hayes. Nicole Koch. Jamie Nixon. Brianne Skuratoff. Danielle Sarazotti. Ashley Terowick. Office Administration, Health Services. Nikki Allison. Tiana Bailey. Sarah Beckett. Leanne Bell. Trudy Burke. Kayla Bowen. Conchetta Chinchino. Cadian Clark. Stephanie Zappiel.
Zoe Day. Allison Doherty. Maria Espute. Stephanie Gillis. Cassandra Hood. Brittany Hoover. Caitlin Coasters. Amanda Martell. Lisa Maurice. Jessica McLaughlin. Courtney Major. Lena Mermina. Judy Miles Murphy. Brooke Puckrin. Megan Samir. Kristen Schlondorf. Christine Shakespeare. Michelle Smith. Alana States. Fungjia Shea. Office Administration Medical. Lima Campagnoni. Project Management. Gurjeet Kaur. Manpreet Kaur. Vicus. Vibin Thotenkal. Ali Alamin. Aditi Arya. Neethi Susan Babu. Gabriel Barron. Tammy Bootlear. Nitu Cletus Joes. Don Casey Kalara, highest ranking graduate. Purov Desai. Komal Ben Dumad. Jordan Ella. Andrew Gittins. Arpit Gupta. Rakshit Gupta. Tim Hurtle. Tabassum Irfan Talib. Gurmeet Singh. Gurpreet Kaur. Sadesh Prakash Jadhav. Tash Gregory John. Harigna Joshi. Sasha Carapace. Insha Zara Khan. Javir Singh Katra. Mubina Lalani. Chen Lee.
Ramandeep Kaur. Dhruwal Hasmukumar Shah. Jayati Dandian. Sartaj Randawa. Abhishek Natvarbhai Makwana. Manjinder Singh Pander. Jagdish Singh Panasar. Bhargav Patel. Manan Patel. Vikas Patel. Maheswari Punye. Monica Reddy Ravula. Anjali Ragunath. Robin Reiji. Saurav Saha. Riddhi Sarkar. Kanu Priya Sharma. Sibin Sibi Joseph. Josh Katan Kumar Trivedi. Krupa Trivedi. Lucas Turner. Parth Vyas. Ayushi Yadav. Anusha Yamunya Turevan. Recreation and Leisure Services. Shalina Ackerman. Jamie Ayers. Kaylin Baptist. Diana Dornelis. Christina Drajo. Melissa Habiballah. Kristen Hendren. Michael Honey. Rachel Hunt. Natalia Koo. Hollis Langley. Tyler Moraine. Amanda Nagy. Rachel Rutt. Caitlin Stacco, highest ranking graduate. Chaitanya Ramesh Thakur. Jessica Walton. Sport Administration. Jesse Babcock. Brianna Baker. Andrew Belay. David Bruet. Christopher Cardwell. Tyler Clara. Alessio Del Gobo. Adam Fissler. Samantha Gilsole. Jesse Jacobs.
Bryce Keats. Carl Martinez. Lauren Young. Patrick Nadon. Katie Ann Owusu. Graham Vanderveck. Eric Wensk. Sports Business Management. Saad Al-Marabi. Caleb Kons. Ryan Aaronworth. Elizabeth Cock. Keisha Lee. Olak Unle Obaloa. Daniela Passarelli. Sophia Pellick. Sport Management. Wesley Armstrong. Tobias Barkley. Tori Campbell. Morgan Dew. Jesse Falconbridge. Jesse Garside. Devin Glaser. Emma Greer. Simon Hatt. Grant Hookstraw. Tyshawn Hofstede. Tyler Kraby. Rory Langley. Alexander LeBlanc. Daryl McGee. Hayden Major. Bradley Martin. Robert McTaggart. Matthew Molo. Nicholas Nemeth. Emily Newbrand. Lucas Newmaster. Kayode Ogunye. Tyler Pershak. Matt Ramsey. Alana Scott. Cody Shaw. Will Smith. Ashley Somerville. Joseph Stanzel. Trevor Stevens. Jonathan Stiles. Jeremy Trouton. Liam Van Osterhout. Laura Walker. Mitchell Warden. Alan Weber. Brennan West. Jordan Wilkinson. Willem Zagrodnik. From the School of Health and Community Services, Fitness and Health Promotion Program, Amarveer Singh July. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the conferring of credentials to our graduates from the School of Business, IT, and Management.
For the graduates who are unable to be here this afternoon, we grant them their credentials in absentia. I would now ask the 2018 graduating class to stand and be recognized. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2018 graduating class. Graduates, please be seated. Before I close, I would like to thank all the deans, associate deans, and professors who joined us for this afternoon's celebration. There are many people involved in helping our students along their journey to graduation, and our professors play a significant role. It is through their expertise our students learn the skills they need to succeed. These lessons happen through teaching and mentoring both in and outside of the classroom. Seeing their students graduate is the culmination of all their hard work, and I know they're filled with pride as they watch today's ceremony, witnessing their students crossing the convocation stage, an accomplishment that could not be achieved without their guidance and support. So I'd now like to ask all faculty in attendance to please stand and be recognized for your contribution to our students' success. Thank you. And to our graduates, I say congratulations on the successful completion of your academic credential. I will now call upon our Master of Ceremonies, Dr. Scott Blakey.
Thank you, Elaine. In closing, I would like to offer a heartfelt thank you to our Board of Governors, employees, and community partners for their contribution to the success of our graduates. Thank you also to Cassette Kazarian and Tom Lynch for reading our graduates' names as they receive their credential. We are also grateful to the colleagues and friends of Durham College who participated in this afternoon's ceremony, as well as Piper Allen McPhee and the Tribute Community Center. In addition, I want to extend a big thank you to our Executive Director and Registrar, Paul Bishop, and his entire team for the countless hours that went into the successful planning and execution of this afternoon's convocation. Finally, congratulations, graduates. We wish you the very best as you start the next journey in your lives. I now declare the Durham College 2018 Spring Convocation to be concluded. Please remain at your seats until the platform party has recessed. Enjoy your afternoon.